Hello and welcome to Let's Play Pool of Radiance, where the computer just flashed through the intro screens while I was over there putting the timer on. Now, my issue with this is right here, and I think I may have run across this when I actually played it, is that I don't really know where to go from here right now. That's right. The mouse doesn't do anything. I keep forgetting that because it's been forever. Um, because I'm not sure I can survive in the areas that are open to me that still have encounters. I could run around hoping for random encounters in some place like the plaza and hope to get enough experience to go up and level. Um, we still have Carthan down here with with 500 away. I don't think I have enough platinum. Well, I might actually. If you have 54, you have 55. Yeah, I probably have enough platinum to get one person leveled up. Um, but who would I level up? I think I would probably level up Nisa so I can get Knock Spell. And I think that is probably what is your you are your next level. Let me go ahead and open up the journal real quick. There is the guy that wants us to go get some treasure in that one area, the textile area. But as we found out last time we went into there are ghouls and wights in that area. And I remember running across that the first time I played this back when I was a kid. I would have been less than, I think I was around 10, no, 10 years old. It was right around the time this came out. Close to 10, yeah, I think it would be close to 10. Um, and, man, computer games, Pool of Radiance Adventurer's Journal. At the very first here, I went to go look to the side at my pitiful little bookshelf here in my apartment and went to go look for the actual physical uh, journal. But since this is a download from Good Old Games, I don't actually have a physical journal. It has been, I mean, I had a physical journal back in the 80s, and I think I had one again in the 90s when I got a collector's version that was on CD-ROM. But yeah. Okay, so all the way to the end. What is the level raise? I need 10,000. She is quite a ways away. And that would get close to max level for her since wizards in this cannot get higher than 6th level. Okay, but I think that is going to be my most viable thing because I need to be able to get other. I mean, I could train up everybody else, but then I don't have enough money to actually, do anything to actually level them up. What I could do is train everybody until they're ready to level up and hope I could earn enough money. Level up Nisa so I can get the knock spell because it turns out, it looks like picking locks and bashing doors just doesn't work on that, that thing. That, what do you call it? Bashing doors and picking locks just doesn't work on some of the doors that I have left. And then going into some of the lower level areas that I can before trying out the library and the textile area. Now, if it turns out my luck is as it normally is, what's going to happen is I will get the level up. I will get the knock spell. I'll be able to access those doors that I haven't been able to access yet. Where's the rest of that map? Come on, where is the rest of that map? I'll be able to access those doors that I haven't been able to open and find out that there's practically nothing in them, and I still have to do the specter, I'm saying specter, I shouldn't. I'll still have to do the what do you call it? The library and the textile place so I can get enough money to level people up. I could also level up Carthan and give him not the knock spell because he really doesn't use magic as much as Nisa does. But I don't like wasting points on a knock spell. But this is in the days before the video game thieves on D&D games were good at their jobs. So that's the deal. Oh yeah, I am so very much not going to the gate map yet. So anyway, how far are you from level? That's Carthan. I already looked at you. What are you? What's your level up for mage? What's the next level up for mage for you? Oh, contrary to what you might be thinking, for those of you who have never played this game, eventually it does get out of the city. It goes into the wilderness around, but for most of it, it's in the city. Okay, fighter at 4,000, magic user at 5,000. That's right, home and end. You're a thief. For level 4, to get to level 5, you need 10,000. Just the same as the cleric needs. So I am probably going to level everybody up. You need 10,000. Now the mage needs 10,000. I'm probably going to level everybody up to the next. Train everybody to where they have XP enough to level up as soon as I get money. Okay, so you 4,000 for fighter, which might be useful, and thief for 4th level thief, 5,000. So yeah, let's see. Yes. Okay. Yes, and we're going to go ahead and do Nisa. This ought to be interesting, and hope. Oh, I get first cast. Oh, that's nice. Cast. Let's cast Stinking Cloud. Yay, 300 experience. Okay, because she's level 3. Exit. Okay, so you need 4,000 for fighter and 5,000 for thief. You are a level 3 fighter, so you need 8,000. And you are cleric, level 4, so you need 13,000. I think training you up that high might be a little bit unlikely. Okay, but okay. Yes, notices for teachers, yada yada yada. And we're going to do Nisa again. Wait. Nisa's a half-elf. How did that work? Or is Nisa half-elf or is she a full elf? I forget. You're a half-elf. I guess you're not immune to sleep. But thankfully, Rolf is an idiot for tactics somehow. Okay, let's see what you're looking like now. You're at 7,000. We are going to go do some resting. I might just do Nisa because, leveling everybody else up like this, because what it is I need the knock spell. I even need the knock spell to get into the library, which still might be too high level for me, because again, I've said there's a specter in there. At least I have holy water, but we'll see if that's enough. In camp, memorize, exit, yes. And apparently, Rolf is not a very good tactician, so yay. No, we don't want to scribe. Can't scribe cleric spells anyway. Okay. The Spectre is going to be a problem because this is first edition Dungeons and Dragons. If anybody remembers the first edition Dungeons and Dragons, oh gee, that's a new one, isn't it? Actually, I don't think that is. That's 134. Proclamation 134. Stop skating past the proclamations, please. Maybe it'll help if I get it down to less of a zoom. There we go. There we go. Be it known that the council has declared those individuals who have taken up residence in the mansion of the former Quoval family to be traitors and thieves. Be it further known that the reward has been offered for the elimination of these outlaws. A commission to rid the city of this blight may be obtained from the council clerk. I don't think we're good enough for that yet. So, no, not yet. I don't think I can even get to the mansion yet. Okay, yes. And Nisa, who is going to do something cheesy and cast Stinking Cloud again. And apparently die. Okay, that did not work. Okay. Let's have see if we have a better chance with a sleep spell. Oh no, I do want a duel. What's another way I could get experience? Oh yeah, bar brawls. I could do a bar brawl. I would get everybody experience. And now you're going to waste all your actions on... Yeah, that's... Yeah, you deserve to lose. That's just bizarre that you would lose like that. That you would let that happen. Okay. This is going to be rather boring, I think, unfortunately. Oh, I'm unaffected. That may have been a mistake. There we go. That was not a mistake. No. Okay. If I go on and do this, the next part of this sometime in the future, the Curse of Azure Bonds, I believe, if I remember correctly, Curse of Azure Bonds fixed a lot of the gameplay issues in Pool of Radiance. Not, well, some, I should say. It is still rather clumsy in comparison to modern-day RPGs or something like the Infinity Engine that I'm doing on the Pillars of Eternity, or you would know from Baldur's Gate. But it is definitely better than this. It also has a more epic story, and you start at a higher level. It's supposed to be a continuation of this one, but I'm probably not going to recreate this party exactly. Wait. Oh, bother. Well, I won. I somehow forgot to go in doing all that talking. Somehow forgot to actually, rest. Ugh. Call me silly. Okay, so I have played first edition Dungeons and Dragons. I'm just barely old enough that it was still being played. But when I played the first time, actually, I'm going to correct that. I played second edition Dungeons and Dragons quite a bit because I was playing in the 90s, early 90s, and such like that. But more than second edition Dungeons and Dragons, I play advanced Dungeons and Dragons, I should say. I played also the basic Dungeons and Dragons mostly as a solo thing. I did their read your own adventure type stuff. Um, and what else? And I played a lot of Hero System, which is why I tend to prefer weird characters because my first game was a superhero game, and that was stupid. I should have healed up all my injuries first. So my first game was a superhero game where you tend to get more unique characters than in or not necessarily go on an archetype. The characters you choose are more are more unique, unusual, and oddball origins are the normal. I mean, vampires, werewolves, bitten by radioactive spider, aliens, yada yada yada. You go look at superhero stories, and the origin stories are all over the place. In D&D, stories they're really very strongly stuck on the Tolkien style fantasy. I mean, it's not even really as broad as ancient myth, because if it was as broad as if it was more based on ancient myth than on Tolkien, things like Azamar, Tiefling, half dragons would be more common. Um, there are more characters. There are more mythological characters that claim to be born of dragons in ancient myth than there are characters that are elven. There are a lot of half-elven characters or characters with fey blood, but that's another thing. There are a lot of half-human things in ancient myth. But, yeah, here we go. Nisa! Why do I have to go through this all? Why do I have to do this? It's not... Did you abort your sleep? What the hell is wrong with you? This is like... Really? Oh, I did it again. Oh well. Well, he failed anyway. No. Okay. You are really bad on the tactic thing, aren't you? I'm going to pool next time so I can get all the money into Nisa. Actually, that might be a bad idea because it might slow her down. I'll do it on the last time. Yes. Nisa. Do. Let's not get too close because I don't want to hit myself with a sleep spell. So, yeah, so that's why I like kind of weird concepts and why I do weird things. And a lot of like in Neverwinter Nights, I was playing the Tiefling Swashbuckler, and I also had the Yuan-Ti Warlock, which got screwed up because, well, I had a lot of videos for all the other things I had, but a lot of the videos I had pre-recorded for some of the other 7 characters I was doing with Neverwinter Nights got lost when my external hard drive died. So, yeah. Okay, we got one more sleep spell, and then we're going to have to go again. I like the fact you can do all 24-hour training. They take their training very seriously here. Not Jarek, Nisa. Ha 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 ha. I don't want to train anymore. Can we just, do something else? Come on, Nisa, we need that knock spell. Why don't you make Carthan train? He needs more hit points anyway. Now, this is true. I could do that. Okay, one more time. How much does Carthan need? Carthan needs 150. 1,050, excuse me. So I don't think training Carthan is going to be... and it'll be halved every time he does it, so no. Let's see. It'll be 100 each time. Camp. Magic. Memorize. Yep. So, yeah, when you're training on this, if you're going to go ahead and put yourself through the torture of dealing with this old game, because you want to see the story or something, I'll tell you this: the Pool of Radiance game that came in the 90s, or no, the 2000s with the 3.x system, was a continuation of this story. It wasn't a remake of this story. So if you want to get this story, you would have to play this game, or you could play the Neverwinter Nights conversions. I believe there's a conversion for Pool of Radiance for Neverwinter Nights, and there's one for Neverwinter Nights 2. I actually have the one for Neverwinter Nights 2, and I considered doing it, but I decided since I had Pool of Radiance, the original, I might as well do it, since it's one of the first computer games I remember playing much of. I mean, from the early days of the really popular computer games, rather than the early days of the role playing game type computer games. I mean, I obviously played stuff like Pac-Man before. Okay, the arcade stuff, but this game. Okay, she's asleep. You're going to think about using flasks of oil, but you're not in range and you don't know how to move, so. There must be some sort of AI for... Ooh, now it's time to pool. AI for... Ooh, I actually have enough for 2 people to train. So if I have enough for 2 people to train, I think... You are not far from 8,000. It would take you, I believe... Oh, timer is done. I spent this entire time training. Well, that was kind of what I said I would be doing at the beginning. 8,000. It would take you 1, 2, 3 successful duels to get to where you can train up and be a 4th level fighter. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and I'm going to consider who I want to train in the meantime. I'll be back when I've decided.